wisest and fairest of all beings. 7 to the Dwarf Lords, great miners and craftsmen of the mountain halls. And 9 rings were gifted to the race of men who above all else desire power. For within these rings was bound the strength and will to govern each race. But they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made. In the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others. One ring to rule them all. But there were some who resisted. A last alliance of men and elves marched against the armies of Mordor, and on the slopes of Mount Doom, they fought for the freedom of Middle-earth.
Those orcs were pretty good. It's a really good orc section.
But the power of the ring could not be undone.
So hopefully I can get a zero step Sauron here. Nope. Got 2 steps. Why did Sauron stop there? Got 4 steps? That's annoying. Hopefully I don't get any more steps. And then I switched characters so that I can lose studs on player 1. This is a terrible Sauron fight. Like 5 steps and a stomp. The first section was really good. That sound effect was terrible. Hopefully, the rest of it's good.
His father's sword. Sauron, the enemy of the free peoples of Middle-earth, was defeated. The ring passed to Isildur, who had
I should have been able to. I could have been gold there if I didn't mess up. The Sauron fight. Hopefully I don't pick up any blue studs. Okay, no blue studs entering here. Didn't need to do one of those. Jump off the edge one of those times. And I got 0 studs. That's time save. Hello, Goof Muffin. This is probably gonna be a bit. It's probably gonna be about. It's probably gonna be about gold here. So a bit faster than PB. It's nice. Thanks for the luck.
It betrayed Isildur to his death. And some things that should not have been forgotten were lost. For 2,500 years, the ring passed out of all knowledge. Until... the ring came to the creature Gollum, who took it deep into the tunnels of the Misty Mountains. For 500 years it poisoned his mind. But something happened then the ring did not intend. It was picked up by the most unlikely creature imaginable.
What's this?
A hobbit. Bilbo Baggins of the Shire.
A ring.
This is Pig Percent, where the goal is to get on top of the pig that's on Mount Doom. Because in this game, there's a pig at the peak of Mount Doom in the overworld. So this category, the aim of this category is to get on top of that pig. And it looks like I'm going to be losing some time here to gold. I don't know why. Maybe because of the extra death. I don't know why there's a pig there. Deb's just put a pig there. I don't know why. Very mysterious. So, because the game only intends you to be able to access Hobbiton, you can't actually go all the way to Mordor like you normally would. So you have to do some skips. And the first one is to skip the Black Rider trigger, and you can just jump around there. And then you're past where you should be able to access. And you can go all the way to Bree. But the door at the far end of Bree actually doesn't open. So we need to do another skip to get to the outside of Bree, to the other side of that wall. So we do a launch over here. That doesn't. Okay. Do that launch. We land over here. And we can go through Weathertop. And the next. Yeah. We just go through Weathertop. And I have player 2 dropped in because I'm going to need player 2 for a different one of the skips that you need to do. Yeah, Sam's just going to sit there. So, next skip that's coming up is to get across the ford here. Because like normally you can just walk across the water, but that isn't available. I'm pretty sure it becomes available once you beat Weathertop. But we haven't done that yet. So I'm gonna turn the camera like this, because that helps. And then jump roll in and drop out. And then you can see Sam's over on this side. So that's how I get across here. And then this is definitely the hardest skip in the run. So I'm going to use a V-Sync launch to do it. And you can just roll over here. And then do a V-Sync launch. And you land on the other shore. You can also do a V-Sync launch up. There's other places you can do a V-Sync launch, but I like that spot the best. I think it's the easiest. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely the hardest launch. I don't think it's the hardest part, at least not for me. The V-Sync is very strange in this game because of V-Sync launches. Actually going to do another V-Sync launch to get over these boulders. Yeah, but that time I only switched it to 60 FPS because I don't need 30 FPS and I'd rather play at 60. So far this has been a really good run. But next up is the hardest part where you have to go cross this river. V-Sync off can cause a sticky jump glitch. Okay. But this is definitely the hardest part, getting across this river without drowning. So you can jump around the edge of this here. And then jump along the shore here. And eventually we reach this section. And here you can actually just jump across the water. And I did it. First try. That's really nice. This is almost definitely gonna PB. Don't think I've ever gotten this first try. So yeah, here we are, Argonath. We can easily get to the other side. And then since we're going to Mount Doom, we're gonna go to Emmanuel. You don't actually have to do that jump there, just faster than using the hatch. So then we need to get to Emmanuel, however you pronounce it. Normally you would take a boat, but those aren't spawned in yet. So you can just do a jump over here. And we're in Dead Marshes next. That Dead Marshes is easy to pass through. Much easier than the actual level Dead Marshes. Then we have to pass the Black Gate and then get on top of the pig. So to pass the Black Gate, we have to do a launch to get over the wall. And that really isn't that difficult. No, but I apparently can't get it. I'm just gonna do a VSync launch to make it easier. There. Then you can see Mount Doom. Once I get up to the top there, there's a pig. I can jump on it and there, and I'm done. This is a really good run. Wasn't expecting anything like this. The rock. That's annoying. Okay. So then I just have this launch, which should work. And I may have another launch depending on where I land. Yeah, I have one more launch now since I didn't actually land on top of the pig. That's going to be some time lost to PB. This would have been sub 19 if I did have that. I'm going to turn on VSync to make it easier to get up to the pig. And there. 1926. That's record. First try of the day. No, I want to get on you, pig. Oh great, where's pig? It's annoying. Okay, Frodo, I guess you can go over to pig. Yeah. That was a really good run. Thanks for the GGs. Okay. Well, I don't want to get over to that pig again. So that pig, I guess.